All right. My mic doesn't and it does in fact seem to be working, so I guess your spell did not work, dog. Um, but yeah, we're here. How's everyone doing? I mean, you can't hear me, right? Maybe someone they might be busy, I guess. Not sure. Maybe I'll give it a second for people to arrive because I do want this to be an active discussion um, that we're doing today. Which I guess I'll switch to the main scene. Oh, I guess that's still up on YouTube. Close that. And hopefully the background music isn't too loud. I guess. It says I have 0 concurrent viewers. Maybe I wait? I don't know. I mean, I guess this is a limited sort of, in terms of who's going to show up, sort of deal. But I guess in that case, for now we can just treat it like a recorded video, and I'll just sort of go into my thoughts about this show for everyone. So yeah, Hololive Fes. It just happened last week. It was a 3-day ordeal. For in my time zone at least, it was Friday night, then Saturday night, and then Friday. It's Thursday night actually, like really late Thursday, kind of Friday morning, I guess is more accurate. Then Friday night there were 2 shows, and then Saturday night, and it was really pretty good. I thought this was a good year for Fez, 7th Fes, Riding on Dreams. Definitely a good one. Here's like my device. This is live. Just but yeah, we had I think a total of 97 or so performances between the 4 stages, and it was pretty cool. I didn't really think too much about how I was going to do this, but I guess to speak broadly, I think stage 4 was definitely the best. Um, and by quite the margin. I feel like whoever split up the performers really just heavily favored stage 4. Like that seemed to have like most of the top talents in Hololive. Like just thinking about it, like it had Suise, Marine, Callie, Muna, Narissa, um, like just it was overloaded with talent. Just Toa was there too, and all of Regalos, of course. So just stage 4 was heavy in the talent, um, more so than others, which definitely gave it an advantage. Though all 4 were great. I really enjoyed each of the little shows, and I did take some screenshots, as you can see here, which I'll be going through as we kind of rank the songs in a tier list. Um, and I have this up already, to kind of well, I guess the first thing to address is the new gimmick here. Last year we had the cube that came down from the ceiling containing holomems. This year we had the carts. They kind of moved through the crowd. There were 2 of them. Um, and I think there was a screen on either side. And they probably moved on some kind of track. I'm not really sure how they worked exactly, but they went through the crowd, and yeah, it had the effect of, I guess, making it feel like the holomems were actually inside those little box or those big carts, which is always cool. Kind of the whole augmented reality tech that cover is so known for. Like definitely pretty hype if you're at the venue, I imagine. Like the like yeah, just for that moment when it passes by, it kind of feels like your Oshi is just right there where you could touch her. If you're like right in the aisle, and that's got to be pretty cool, I imagine. Like pretty just this one of a chance or one of a kind experience to be at the front row there, just feeling like she's just right there as these carts pass by. It's gotta be an experience. I, however, did not get that experience because I was a stream watcher, and as cool as the whole idea of the carts was, it's definitely more for the venue, I imagine. Hello, Day. Finally, someone actually chatting. I've just been giving some thoughts. I mean, it's 8:30. That's the time I set it for. I when I scheduled it, did I not set it for 8:30? I swear that's the time I meant to schedule it. Um, Apologies if it was opposite or if I like inputted a different time, but that was the intention. Oh, you just thought it would be 9. Okay, fair enough. Maybe I should have gone 9. Maybe it's it's not a good idea to start a stream like on the 30-minute mark. But I I don't know. I just felt like just starting a little bit early was better. But yeah, I was just kind of giving my overall thoughts about the show, like in a broad sense. We haven't really gotten to any individual songs, and I was kind of talking about the whole cart gimmick for the songs at the start of each stage, and there were also a couple in the middle that used the carts as well, which I think is really cool. Definitely shows an advancement in the augmented reality tech of cover. And I think it is cooler than the cube was, where the cube was stationary and it just came down and this with it moving through the crowd was definitely neater. But as a stream watcher, um, not quite the same experience. Um, Especially because I think just shots from the stage are going to be more dynamic generally for someone watching the stream. Um, and yeah, the for the idol songs at the start, I also feel like the camera was maybe a little too focused on the cards because there were also girls dancing and singing on the stage at the same time. Like it split them in half, half in the cards, half on the stage. So I feel like it was I don't know, the other girls kind of felt forgotten while it was focused on the cards. No more cube, now Hololive trolley. Yeah. So I got these screenshots. This was the first song for the first stage. Um, Another thing with the idol songs is for all four stages, it was Colorize Harmony and Our Bright Parade. They didn't vary it at all, so it was a little bit copy paste. Um, and I don't know. I feel like there are enough idol project songs at this point that they could have introduced a bit more variety for our four different stages, but every show had the same two. Uh, and it's not like there's a huge difference in how they sound with that many girls singing. Uh, so I don't know. It just, I mean, you still get the cute dancing, but just these big idol performances, they're rarely my favorite. Um, yeah, this one had Fuamoko, Pekora, Flare, Watame, Fubuki, Choco, and Zeta in the cart. And then this was the second song with Louis Olami, I think. Ayame. It's kind of hard because, yeah, half the girls are, that's another thing, half the girls are facing the other direction for all the shots involving the card. Then we got Ina, Kobo, I forget who that is. They're obscured in this photo, and it's the back. Oh, it's Okayu. Okayu, Polka, and who's that? Oh, it's Zeta again. Oh, Koyori. Okay, so as a thing with our tier list, I've already pre-put all these in my lowest tier, which this is how I've labeled the tiers for this year's tier list. Just to make it clear that this is all just about the level of support I'm giving them. So our bottom tier is just wave glow sticks. Then we got a big cheer tier next to super chat level, then a membership level, then Oshi level, and Kamiyoshi. This just is the level of how much I feel like supporting them in the moment of their performance, and just that kind of feeling that it instills in me. Two idol songs at the start caught me off guard. First day, yeah, I mean, you don't necessarily expect two. I think it's just typically been one at the end, one at the beginning in most years. That's fun. Yeah, I just felt like this was a more fun way to label them. So yeah, I've already put all these performances in here, and also the ending song. Like, I mean, it's a bit more fun. You get the t-shirts and everything, but for one, I don't really, that song, it's not really, I mean, it's good, but it's not really one of my favorites in terms of idol songs, best songs. And it's definitely entertaining, but just it's kind of the same for each show. I'm more interested in the individual performances and the group performances for sure than anything here. So moving on, we got our first single performance, which was from Louis, and yeah, I thought Louis was really good. Like Louis, she performed her song "Get Lucky," which is one that I like definitely. That made kind of low on my top 50 in that video. It was like 48 or 47, I forget. Um, and it's definitely a song that I enjoy, and the performance was very solid. Her vocal was good. I wouldn't say there was anything too like wow about the performance. It wasn't like super crazy, but it was just a good song performed very solidly. So for Louie, I think I'm gonna put her in this super chat level. I think that's where she belongs. Um, Next we had the first Fuamoko performance, because they do get two. I guess one counts as the Fuawa song and the other is the Mokoko song. That's always been my thought for why they get two. Um, but yeah, Fuamoko was really good, I thought. Both the performances were really good. I actually think I preferred this one to the later one, though they were completely different vibes. Like one's kind of just the cutesy Fuamoko, and the other was, I guess, the actual twin demon guard dogs. Um, but the first Fuamoko performance, yeah, just very high energy, very cute. They were perfectly in sync, as you would expect. Just really acted out the song. It was Lifetime Showtime, which is one of my favorite Fuamoko songs, I would say. Um, and it was really just a lot of fun. Like the crowd was involved. It was a good time. Um, I think this is um, solidly a membership tier song. Next one was Pekora, and I thought Pekora was really good. She did her Peko chicken song, which is pretty silly. I would have preferred to get Love Scab, but I guess that was too recent. It wasn't quite ready, and maybe not the vibe she wanted to go for. Maybe something more silly and fun like Peko chicken was what she wanted to do, because I think she did a really good job of it. I think it was, again, very high energy, very lively song, um, and she really acted it out, and just it was very, very enjoyable and fun to watch. I think Pekora was yeah, just really enjoyable, and honestly kind of on the same level as Fuamoko for me. Next, we have our first group song, which was Vivid Stampede from Bakatari Circus. Um, and yeah, this was good. Um, the crowd was pretty involved. They were cute. I don't know if this was really my favorite song. It's good. Um, but I didn't really feel too strong a connection to this performance. Like, I definitely enjoyed it while it was happening, but like, this for me is a definite big cheer tier. Like, I would definitely cheer loudly after that happened, and then probably forget about it. um, Next we have Choco. I thought Choco was really, really good this year. Like, she she was the first person to do a 2-song medley, which all the medleys were only 2 songs this year. I that was kind of interesting to me. Like, usually there were like 3 or more. Like, when I think medley, I think like more than 2 songs, but all of them were just 2. But yeah, Choco did a 2-song medley, Got Cheat, and the second song was actually a song I wasn't familiar with. I was wondering if it was like a new Choco song, and it kind of is, but not completely new. It was, I guess, premiered at a 3D live of hers recently, I think, called Kimi no Byoshin. So it is her newest song, and there isn't a video for it yet. I definitely never heard it before, but I thought it was really good. It was like kind of, I don't know, it had a cool energy to it, kind of, sort of mid-tempo-y, but kind of like, I don't know, it's hard to describe. And Got Cheats, definitely also one of my favorite Choco songs. And I feel like Choco's kind of leveled up as an idol. Like, she's been kind of quiet, I feel like, in the last couple of years, but I think she's like, I don't know, there's something. I think she was never not a good idol, but like, I think I was impressed by both her dancing and her singing. I think she's just a pretty compelling performer, and Yeah, she sounded great. I I don't know. I thought this was a pretty standout performance in a lot of ways. So Choco for me is another that goes straight to membership tier. And next we had maybe, this was probably the biggest surprise of the night for me was how much I enjoyed Koyori. Um, because Koyori, as talents go, Koyori is not one that really tends to wow me very much. Like, I mean, she's cute and I like some of her stuff, but like in terms of her music, um, I'm never like just blown away that often. I don't think I've seen a performance of hers where I've been like just completely uh captured by it the way I was this year. And good part of it is song choice. Um, Baku Love Chemistry is my favorite Koyori song. Um, it just has a really nice vibe to it. Just a cool melody, and she brought the energy. Like she was just really into it, and the crowd was too. And the backdrops were great. Like the production on it was really impeccable, and it was just very compelling the whole way through. The energy was through the roof, and um, I never would have expected this going into stage one. But honestly, Koyori was actually my favorite of the night. Like it's kind of astounding. But this, and I don't know if I said, but this top tier Kamiyoshi level, there's only going to be one of these for each stage, and that for stage one was Koyori. I don't know if anyone's going to agree with that, but I was just really astounded by how good she was. Then we had Lammy, and Lammy did her song Muteki Honking Da Survivor, which is a good song, not really one that I'm crazy about. I feel like it could use a stronger hook. She sounded good. Wasn't really a whole lot to be wowed about here. I think it was a good performance, but not a great one. I think this is a solid big cheer tier. Next, we had our One-san duo here, Choco and Louie, two of my favorites. Also, I apologize for how bad some of these screenshots are. I just realized I got the to exit full screen message. Like, I just, yeah, wait for that to go away before but anyway, yeah, these two natural combination. Like they go well together. It's not really a combo I think I've seen very much before, but like they're just naturally kind of gel. And they did another 2-song medley, which I guess both of Choco's performances this year were 2-song medleys. So was she just indecisive? I don't know, but they did. They did Louise Hollow Hawk and Choco's No Distance, which I mean it's probably Louis' second best song and Choco's best song, I would say. And they were really good. Like I really loved their performance. Like definitely full of energy, and the vocals were great, and like they just bounced off each other well. And I think they really sounded great on each other's songs. Like they have very different voices, but I think they fit in terms of vibe very well. And love the mature, deeper sounding girls. Yeah, me too. I think I definitely do. No Distance is so underrated. Yeah, I mean, almost all of Choco's music, honestly. But yeah, definitely a very good one. I putting this also in membership tier. Next, we have should be Zeta. And Zeta was incredible. Like Zeta was really, really good. I did not know this song. This was a cover. Never heard the song before, I don't think. But I really, really liked it. Like this was a cool song. I think Zeta has probably really good music taste, just judging by this and I mean that last original she made. I think it was the last original. There hasn't been anything since Rosetta, has there? I can't remember, but like, um, yeah, yeah, she's kind of crushing it. She's definitely going up in my books as like a top tier idol. And the cool thing about this was the stage work, the silhouettes that she had accompanying her. Like that was really neat. Like she kind of became her own backup dancers. Very very cool effect, and definitely pretty and just really a nice addition to a already great performance. So Zeta is definitely definitely Oshi tier, and kind of think she was kind of fighting Koyori for that top spot. Next, we have Okayu. Zeta decided to lock in lately. I swear, yeah, I would totally agree. Now, Okayu was brilliant because, of course, she was. I love Non-Delicious. I think it's a great song, up there with some of her best. And she's got a lot of great songs. Like Okayu, she just crushes it with her original music. And her vocals were really, really clean, really smooth, really soft, just perfect. The way they kind of filled the arena there. And her dance moves were really cute. She did her kind of hand snap thing that she does sometimes, which I don't know. It's a pretty simple thing, but it's effective on me. I think just Okayu in general. Like I'm pretty charmed by her. She's like a top 5 JP talent for me, pretty easily. And yeah, I mean this was another high tier performance. Not quite to the level of Zeta, but I'll put that in membership as well. I mean that tier's filling up pretty fast, but it's just where a lot of stuff naturally lands. Somehow Neko-sama Kami-sama is my favorite Okayu song, despite it being the least Okayu sounding. That is a good one. I mean, because it's more, it's a bit more manic, a bit more hyper. I guess I see what you mean, but yeah, that's a good one. Though I mean, for me, it's Gazania. Okay, next we have another group song. This was the middle of the show. In the middle of the show, they had a couple. They had 2 back-to-back cart performances for each stage. And for the first of these cart performances, for stage 1, it was this trio of Choco, Louie, or no, not I lost my place in my notes. We're way past Choco and Louie. We got Ayame. I mean, I could look at the image. They're right there. Ayame, Zeta, and Pekora. Ayame, Zeta, and Pekora, they did a cover of what apparently is a Love Live song. I have seen Love Live. I didn't really remember this song. I mean, maybe vaguely, like the melody. I mean, it's been a while since I've seen Love Live, but I didn't have a strong memory of this particular song. It was pretty good, but I don't know, not really the most memorable thing for me. Like, there was nothing wrong with it. Nothing. They all sounded great. It was cute. The dancing was cute, but I don't feel like it's a song that's going to stick with me. So this is another big cheer tier for me. Because I mean, it would definitely make me cheer. Cute as it was. Then we had our other cart trio, which you can kind of see how the cart works here with this angle. Like, just the crowd is right there, just looking at them, and that's pretty cool. But yeah, this was Fuamoko and Kobo. Fuamokobo, I guess. And this song was also, I looked it up, and this was also, I guess, kind of Love Live related. Not directly a Love Live song, but it's from some sort of project involving the Love Live voice actors, I think. It's I Scream, although it's I as in love, and then Scream. I think this one was actually my favorite. Kobo and Fumoko sound great together. I really like this too. I think this was a very good one. I wouldn't say my favorite of the night, but definitely a strong performance. I think what really sold me, because at first I wasn't really sure it was a bit saccharine, but like the middle part, the kind of chanting part with the uh, whole Nani Gaski, the kind of rhythmic. Uh, that was just so cute, and the hook's good. The ice cream, like it's very memorable, very fun song, and the three of them did it very well. Uh, like this was really really fun. Um, I think it's another for membership tier for me. Like you may rate it higher, I'm sure, but okay, let's lag on this tier list. Which I'm using Tier List Maker Pro this time. A lot of tier list makers out there, but a lot of them have issues. This one seems to be just, it just seems to work. That Nani Gaski part is actually a big meme. I can see why. Like that, there's a lot of potential there. Like it's pretty adorable. Next we have Ina. Ina did Taco Takeover, or Taco Talkover. I guess you have to say it that way. Taco Talkover, which I kind of figured she'd do. I mean, she put out 3 new original songs that are all great, but this is the one that got the video, and I like how it represents something just completely different and new for Ina compared to previous performances. Like Ina, um, most of her performances previously were where she like kind of stands in place and just sort of sings a really beautiful song. This was more hyperactive, more cutesy, more just fun and silly. Great energy. The crowd was into it, and it it was a lot of fun. I mean, it's a fun song, and just seeing her embody it was kind of enjoyable. Because yeah, you just don't really usually see Ina do this, and it's it's cool to see her do a performance just with this level of energy. Um, Ina doing a big Hyper Idol song on Fez was adorable. Yeah, I totally agree, and that's another one I put in membership tier. Like a lot of stage one was at that level, I guess. Next we had Polka, and I thought Polka was really impressive. Like Polka, she did Murray Poe to Posey, which was one of the songs from her album last year. Not, I mean, she did a song recently that was pretty good, but this was from the album last year, and I feel like, I mean, that was a good album. Filmy Funny, I think it was called, where she did a lot of like genre exploration. And this was probably the most straight ahead idol sounding of the songs from that album, but it's still like a really complex song with a lot of like talking parts and a lot of theatrical elements for her to act out. And she was pulling all sorts of expressions and just had this insane level of energy, just jumping all over the place. And it was just a joy to watch her. Really, like she was really good. I strive to have as much energy as Polka. Yeah, it is kind of incredible just watching her move around. She was another for Oshi tier with Zeta. Um, then we had Flair, and Flair was yeah, really good. Also, Flair did another 2-song medley. It was Kakuto Hanto and Angel's Ladder. Now, Kakuto Hanto, I feel like she did the whole song, even though it was a medley. I feel like there wasn't really much of that song missing. It's kind of a shorter song, so I think she just kind of got like a song and a half, which maybe that's what a lot of the medleys were. Um, but yeah, her Kakuto Hanto was adorable. The dance moves were really cute, and I love that song. I mean, it placed, I think, like 30 something in my top 50. One of my favorite underrated songs from last year. Just really adore it, and I think she did a masterful job with that. And then we got a bit of Angel's Ladder, which is not a song I would rank as high as Kaku Tohanto, but what I like there is the contrast it provides. It really shows what else Flair can do because it's a slower song. It's more of a ballad, more vocally impressive in some ways. Like it just shows the range of her as a vocalist. So I think it was a very smart inclusion in the medley, just to kind of provide that contrast. Um, so yeah, Flair. I think this was a very very strong performance, and I actually that's two in a row for this tier, right near the top. Not actually the top, but right there next to Polka. Uh, country Flair, yeah, yeah. That country sound is pretty fun. Flair is amazing, yeah. Flair is one of those that is so good, but is in an underrated or in an understated way that you have to pay attention. Yeah, I would agree. Kind of like Matsuri. Yeah, Matsuri, definitely. Next, we have Kobo. Kobo did that anime opening that she did, Bake no Kawa. And I prefer this live version to the actual studio version, I would say. Like, I mean, the studio version, I mean, it has like a Vocaloid on it as well as her, and it's, I don't know, the vocals are less central to the mix, I would say. This, I think, had more of a rock energy, and I preferred it to the studio version, just generally. And yeah, Kobo was good. I still don't really love the song, I'm going to be honest. I never was really that big into this one. But this is kind of like a ideal version of it for me. So a bit kind of torn on that. I think Kobo did well, but I'm not going to rank this that high. Ultimately, I think it goes here in the super chat tier with Louis, which is kind of not a lot in there yet. And then we had Ayame. Ayame came out with the Hanafubuki, which of all the stage 1 songs, that's the one that placed the highest on my on my top 50. And I mean, this is a top 20 song for me. I love the song. And I think she did it just impeccably well. I feel like she maybe even held some of those notes longer than in the studio version. And the crowd went wild, and it was just a very, very impressive vocal, very classy, very well done. Pretty much everything I could want from Ayame performing a song that I love at Fez. So, of course, this is going to rank pretty high for me. I think this actually goes straight up here to Oshi. Yeah, Hanafubuki. Then we had Ina and Okayu. They came out with their Mythmash song, Kuru Cruise. And I definitely feel like, I mean, this is a good song. I liked it. I liked all the Mythmash songs. But I feel like hearing it live kind of brought a new energy to it and just made it a lot better. Like just being able to watch them kind of perform it, and it just elevated it, and it was really fun. I think they perform well together, Ina and Okayu. I think their vibes kind of match, and yeah, I thought this was it was cool. It was it's just another fun one to watch. I don't know if I really have too much else insightful commentary on it, but this was yet another one that goes in this crowded membership tier, right next to Ina's other song. I can't believe my curses on the stream network. Yeah. I mean, like it still started with no one here, so I mean, it was kind of Maybe I should have started late. But, not gonna lie, I'd forgotten, Ina and Okayo had a song together. Yeah, I mean, I feel like that song kind of slipped a lot of people's memory just because, I mean, it doesn't really have a ton of views, but it's a good one. Song I should be listening to more. Um, Next, we had the second Fuwamoko song. I kind of spoke about this a little bit already. Demon's Residence, their new song. And yeah, this definitely shows the other side of Fumoko. That was their cute side. This is the rock side. They're the more hardcore, the Demon Guard Dogs. Um, and yeah, it was pretty intense, pretty cool. There were pyrotechnics, I believe, on this one. And they had a great energy, great chemistry, of course. Like they're always in sync. And the vocals were really strong. Just another solid performance. I think it actually belongs in the same tier as the first Fumoko performance. I think I do like that one more. I think I already said that, but yeah, they're both really, really good ones. I was watching Fumoko new outfit, so I forgot about this. Fair enough. I mean, if I'm going to counter Fumoko's new outfit reveal or something, then I understand why not many people are going to be here. Love the rock Fumoko, yeah. Okay, I'm not going to comment on that. But is it a good outfit? Then we had Watame. Watame did Riddles We Share. Which I mean, okay, Watame has one of my favorite catalogs of original songs in Hololive and JP especially. This is not really among my favorite songs of hers. This one it came out and kind of I forgot about it. But I feel like Watame is just a very charismatic performer and just really cute and fun to watch. But even when I don't really like the song as much, I still tend to really enjoy her. And I think there was some pretty good crowd play here. Maybe I forget exactly. I mean, it's kind of blurring together, but there's something about this performance that really kind of pushed it and made me still rank it at least a little bit high. I think this is super chat tier. Yeah. Watame makes me fun. Yeah, me too. Watame definitely always makes me smile. Next we have Fubuki. Fubuki did Glow Embrace, which is a really good song. I've always liked this song. It was a very strong vocal. Like, I mean, this is probably her one of her most vocal forward songs, and I think she did it very well. The backdrop was really cool, with like friends on it, and cool visuals. Fubuki sounded great. Speaking of making you smile, Fubuki adorable. Yes, I yeah, I thought this was good. I mean, not like wow, but just a good song sung well again. So I think that is another for the super chat tier, like right with Watame. And finally we had Lammy and Koyori. When I saw the notification for your last Death Battle reaction, I was screaming at Day to stop watching it because we were going to watch Soul Eater. Yeah, it will spoil things for Soul Eater. Although, I mean, it kind of, it is one of those anime where things just divert. So past a certain point, the spoilers it's giving you are just not what you see in the anime. But yeah, anyway, Lemmy and Koyori, they did Snow Halation, which I feel is kind of a risky move. Like, it's a song that everyone knows really well. So if you're going to come out with a song like that, you just got to put out the best version of it anyone's ever seen if you really want to impress people. And I don't really know if they did that. I mean, it was good. It sounded good. But I don't know. It wasn't really a moment. I mean, this was the last song before the end. And it was just kind of whatever to me. Like it was cute, but I just didn't really have like a whole lot of um takeaway there. Yeah, every time I see Snow Elation, I'm like, again, yeah. So, I mean, if you agree, I don't feel too bad about doing this. Like, that actually gets in the tier with the idol songs. Um, and I already put all the idol songs in the tier list, but just, I mean, I do still have these screenshots. This was for Ridin On Dreams on stage one. We have obviously there were two stages. There were two main stages for the show. A big arena, big venue. Um, so the girls were split up, and this was one of the stages with these eight, and they had their t-shirts. I mean, a lot of the fun for these final performances is just seeing who chooses which t-shirt, because the songs all kind of sound the same. But it's interesting to see who goes with the black, who goes with the white, who wears it like a normal person, and who kind of ties it up. I mean, I think everyone here has it tied. It's hard to tell. Maybe not Kobo. Um, but I always thought the black shirts are always better. You can barely see the logo on the white ones. Yeah, I think the black is a bit more striking, but on certain girls, I don't know, the white looks good. Um, like I kind of like the white on Okayu here, for example. Um, and Zeta maybe. Hello, wow. Can I fix that live? That might be why it's kind of took a while to. I'll fix it afterwards. I mean, no one's gonna discover this stream just randomly anyway. So it's more just I'll fix it for discoverability after the fact. And yeah, we started the next. This is moving on to stage 2. That was stage 1. Again, my favorite was Koyori, but a lot of strong performances. I think no one was here when I said it, but I said at the start that I felt like stage 4 was like ungodly good, like way unfair, better than everything else. But stage 2 and stage 3 or stage 1 and stage 3 were about on par. In the number 2 spot, and then I think stage 2 was probably the weakest of the shows, but they were all good. Yeah, this one had Justice. So yeah, for the first song, Color Rights Harmony, we had Gigi, Mio, Liz. Is that Sora? It's kind of hard to tell from behind. Miko and someone who's completely obscured by someone's hand there in the cart. And then yeah, for Our Bright Parade in the carts was Cece, Nene, Botan, Raura, Kiara, Subaru, Iofi, and Ollie. So yeah, not really much to say about these. It's the same comments. It was cut and paste from the first day, pretty much. So moving on, we got Subaru. Subaru was pretty good. Love Me. I like other Subaru songs more. I think good energy, but like I feel like I've been wowed by Subaru more in previous years. Like it wasn't a bad performance by any means, but I just. And the backdrop's cute. Like I got a picture with the backdrop specifically because I thought it was really cute. But yeah, there wasn't too much standout from Subaru. It was fun. It definitely was fun. I agree with you there, New. But yuck. But for me, Subaru kind of is in this lower tier. And then there's what do you say about this? God, was Kiara incredible. Like, I have no words for this one. Like, I think this is her best performance, like, certainly at Fez. Like, the dancing was just really impressive. She did the drop twice, once kind of facing the crowd and then once from behind, and both were nice. Uh, her energy was really good. Um Ego is a really good song. I think it's like my 4th favorite song on her new album, but it's still great, and it's a great performance song. I think this was probably the best choice she could have made for the show. Like, I mean, if she would have sung Blue and Gold, I probably would have cried, but, like, I don't know. Just really nailing a song like this, I feel like might be even bigger in terms of impact, and I think she definitely nailed this one. Like, yes, Ego. That's actually coming tomorrow. My reaction to Kiara's album, that'll be up as the video tomorrow, um, and that does include the video for Ego. Um, so yeah, I'm very enthusiastic on this Kiara performance, and I hate to spoil the mystery so early on, but this was actually my top song for stage 2. It was just kinda incredible. Okay, then we had LaPlus. LaPlus was one of the girls who brought out a prop for her performance, for a little bit of comedy, I suppose. She started with this guitar in hand for like 20 seconds, did not strum a single note, and then tossed it unceremoniously aside where it remained for the rest of her performance. It was kind of kind of incredible. It was really funny in a weird way. The song was good. I like this. I never it was the cover. I did not know the song. It's called apparently Yamatai Girl. I think it's a Vocaloid song. Um, it had a nice sort of mid-tempo sort of rock energy. Um, really cool. I think like the dancing was pretty simple for LaPlus. Like, she's actually a really good dancer. So um, I don't know, this kind of song. I mean, it's good. It's good to see her do something different. Like, I feel like she does go more in like a sort of dance pop direction. So it's good to see her do a song like this. But at the same time, I don't feel like this had as much wow as maybe some of her other performances have had. It's still a very memorable performance because of the whole guitar prop bit. Like, it's definitely something I'm going to remember. But in terms of wow factor overall, I don't know. It's kind of in the middle for me. Um, so I think it's a good one for this super chat level. I noticed that the girls have been doing stuff with the ground more, and I heard it's because tracking has gone away. Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I think Bay was the first one to ever do that at Fest, and a lot of them did that this year, like interacting with the ground. That guitar had 10-second screen time. Well, no, it was on the screen the whole time. Like, it stayed there on the ground. It just was never played, and it just the reason for it needing to exist in that performance is kind of a mystery, but it was funny. Justice came out. They did Above Below. I mean, at this point, Above Below is kind of an old song. Like, we're approaching 2 years of Justice at this point. So, and this was their first song. I mean, they only have 2 songs. Fair enough. And I guess it's still probably a better song than Renegade. But and this is Justice's first year at Fez, so I guess it makes sense for them to do this. Um, but it still kind of feels like this song is kind of old news, which maybe made it not hit as hard as it would have otherwise. But Justice was still great. I think they have a great stage chemistry, and they played off each other well. The performance was pretty hype. And at the end of the day, Above Below is still a really good song, even if I have heard it way more than probably most of the songs this year. Yeah, Justice, just like the crowd got pretty into the chant too. Like, I think it maybe I'm weird since Rebellion is still my favorite Advent song too. Yeah, I mean, some people just fall in love with that first song, and then that's how it stays, I guess. Way better than Reggae with a Crowd. I get that. I definitely with the Just Like That and everything. Um, I could see that. I think it's just better than Reggae in general too. So I don't hate the song choice. I wish they had a third song already. I don't know, but yeah, I'm still gonna rate Above Below reasonably. Yeah, this actually, for all I said, I'm still putting this at the membership tier here. Because I mean, Justice, they just have that charm. Next we had Mio, and Mio was really, really good. I think her vocal was incredible. Her dancing, I mean, it has that charm. Like it just, I don't know. And yeah, it was mostly about the vocals. The backdrop was really cool too, though, with the red. Like I mean, just look at this shot. Uh, like really intense. I will feel like I don't know if the production was quite perfect on this song. I feel like this is one that really should have had pyrotechnics going, and it did not. Like if the sparkler things would have gone up with the Ignite My Soul line, I think that would have just hit so hard. And that one part of the chorus, that repeated refrain of like I'm a fighter, however it goes, like that was really quiet in the mix. It was pre-recorded. Like if that was a line that they threw to the crowd and they actually did it, like I think that would have also elevated it. So like I think Mio, I didn't even say that she did Noroshi, of course, but Mio doing Noroshi live, I think it could have gone way harder than it ultimately did. Which is why, even though I think Mio herself was brilliant, I'm still kind of not going to give this quite top tier stuff. This is still pretty high, but it goes in this membership tier. Doesn't really matter what order they're in, but fine. Okay, then we had Liz. Oh wait, I gotta plug my computer in. Apparently I'm loose somehow. And then it's my computer. What is one doing? Now we're not gonna lose that. Let me get back in place. Okay. How's it been 2 years they've been around? I thought it was like a few months. Well, it's not quite 2 years yet, but we're coming up on 2 years. It hasn't reached Blue Clapper levels of replayed anyway. Yeah, I guess not. Blue Clapper. I feel like they've backed off on Blue Clapper for a while now, though. I mean, maybe if you watch all the 5th gen stuff, it probably still shows up, but I don't know. Hot Night. Yeah. Liz did a cover, because of course she doesn't really have an original yet. She has like half of one. Song called Discotheque. I think it's an anime song. Wasn't really familiar with it, but it was nice. I feel like it's not really the kind of song I want from Liz. Like Liz has unlimited power to just blow my mind with her vocals, and this was like a cutesy sort of fun little bop of a song. It had a nice bounce to it and kind of a funky edge, and it was definitely overall enjoyable. But I wanted something more vocal heavy, maybe. Something where she just could really let loose. This kind of felt like Liz dialed back, like Liz kind of not at her full power. And even though, I mean, it was still a brilliant vocal, of course, I think I would have preferred a different song. I thought Liz was going to sing that apples and bananas song she always sings. Um, oh, look, it's Callie. That is not Callie. Liz really needs actual. I'm shocked she doesn't have one yet. Like, she is really taking her time. Liz should have just done a medley of everyone else's performances from the whole thing. That would have been fun. That would have been fun. Just do the impressions. But yeah, Liz ultimately gets super chat here. Okay, Eofi. Eofi did a Miles in Unison, which I think is a cover of a song from one of the Precure animes. And it yeah, that would have won the night. It was, in a word, really cute. I guess I mean 2 words, really cute. But it like, I mean, really cute, like aggressively cute. But like, I mean, there wasn't really a whole lot else to it. Like, just cute dancing, cute singing. It was just cute. Definitely something I enjoyed a lot at the time, but another one I don't really feel like I would really have much reason to talk about if I wasn't doing this. So this is another for that big cheer tier. Lo-fi. Yeah, people often do call her lo-fi. I'm just reading that wrong. Anyway, now we have we have Callie and Ollie. Because one weird thing that was what happened is, even though Callie was not she was not one of the main performers for stage 2. For stage 2 and 3, there were guest performers. I guess because of people missing. Which I actually saw the clip. There was a Ollie clip floating around where she confirmed basically that she was originally scheduled to perform with one of the people who was not going to be there. So that's why Callie, I guess, stepped in, and why we have other special guests. So I imagine she was probably going to perform with Korone, which that would have been fun to see. Because, I mean, the other option is Hachima, but Ollie and Hachima, didn't they do a song just last year? So I don't think they would repeat that duo immediately again. So I imagine it was probably Korone. But who knows? Already got extra Oshi time this year, yeah? We need Ollie to remix one of Mori's songs again. That's always fun. Yeah, I assume you're thinking of her version of Red. Zombieland Saga and 8 Mile, I guess. So, yeah, I got an extra Callie song. But I don't know if I really like this song. I mean, on paper, I think you would think that this would be a really good performance for me. I mean, Callie is my Kamiyoshi. Ollie is one of my favorite IDE girls. I think Kyla is my favorite at this point, but Ollie was for a long time. And it's kind of a rock song. There were like pyrotechnics going off. It was pretty intense, but the song just didn't really come together for me very much. I mean, they were fine on it, but it had a decent energy to it. I don't know. The song didn't really strike a chord with me. Sacrilege, you don't like a classic Vocaloid song I like? Okay, I guess maybe I'm alone on that. I'd never heard it before. Hearing it for the first time, I just didn't really get it. But it wasn't like bad. But even though it's Callie, I put this down in this tier. Not that tier, but this tier. Gigi. Now, Gigi was pretty good. I think Gigi had a lot of good energy. She has fun dance moves as illustrated in this picture here. Like, just some cute stuff, bringing out all the stops. For a pretty solid, satisfying performance of a cover of a song just called One, which is apparently apparently from Mob Psycho. Um, but yeah, it was really good. Though I feel like I didn't necessarily love the reliance on pre-recorded vocals in this song, like because it's just kind of weird when like Gigi's doing all the hey hey hey's to the audience and she's still singing at the same time. Like that just kind of messes with my brain somehow. Uh, and it felt like there was kind of a lot of that in this song, like where I'm hearing two Gigi's and it just doesn't seem quite right. Um, but it was a fun song and pretty good. I don't know. I think maybe I would have just personally preferred if she just would have stood still and sang, "I'll still be here." Like that probably would have made me cry. But uh, I don't know. I assume like I think she just wants to put on a show, like show some personality. Um, so yeah, I get it. If Kiara and Callie did a cover of at Fez of a specific vocal song involving a butterfly, Artie would scream. I mean, yeah, I guess. Gigi was being cute. Yes, he's multiplicating. Gigi should do a performance of the Slipknot drum set that is attached to a roller coaster. Okay. So yeah, Gigi kind of a little mixed on that, but I think it was overall really fun. So I'm gonna put it at the super chat level. Um, so next we have Ollie, her solo performance. It was crazy for you. Um, I'll still be here is not a stage song. Mobs. I mean, you say that, but I love when they do like the slow songs. Um, like last year, one of the peak performances for me was Gura doing the Dongo Family song. Which I mean that probably would hit even harder now that she's gone. But that was like when they bring out like just this slow kind of sad song like that just melts me. Uh, like just hearing like a quiet, like I guess I'll still be here isn't really necessarily. It's kind of still kind of I don't know. It's not quite the same thing, but um, I think this year had no slow songs. It had some kind of slow, like more mid tempo. I don't think anyone did like a full on ballad, which is yeah, kind of a shame actually. I like the ballads. Um, Imagine the whole crowd crying. Yeah, if you can make a whole crowd cry, it's too. Yeah, that's the other thing. Um, but that could also make it powerful. Like that could just if it's like just clear that she's feeling it in that moment, then that could just move the crowd, just crush everyone's heart. Uh, anyway, Ollie, she did "Crazy for You," which is her newer Idol song, uh, and it's a good one. I mean, it's kind of a similar thing to "Jolly Jolly" in a way. Just Ollie showing that she's really a cute idol at heart. Uh, and as with that song, I think it is strengthened by having by being able to see her perform it. Like the cute dance and the cute, just everything's really cute. I think it was really good. I don't have too much to say about it, but it's another solid super chat tier song. Then we reached the middle of the show. The scene of the train in Clannad killed me. It's been so long since I've seen Clannad that I don't even remember the train scene. Kanta fallen. All I remember of Clannad is that I hated the ending of After Story, at least. Kanta Fallen Wing comes to yeah, that song. That's incredible. Okay, now we have Nena and Botan. They did a song called Idle Life Extra Pack. This was a cover. Do not know the song at all. And I gotta say, it didn't really leave much of an impression. This was, I mean, some of it was cute. I mean, it was generally pretty cute. Nothing really wrong, but it kind of just, it felt like sort of fluff. Like, it's here, and I'm already kind of ready for the next song. You have to save scum in visual novels. Yeah, Yeah, I guess. Depends on the visual novel. But yeah, these two, I don't know. Another one where I just didn't really feel from it. They should do more songs together. I mean, yeah, I agree, but I just didn't really have a takeaway there. Clannad fits so much better as a visual novel. Always been a better fan of that. I'm sure it does. I mean, that's usually the case with things that start as visual novels. And next we had Sora, Eofi, and Noel. And everything I said, and they did a another cover song, Sai Jokyu ni Kawaii no. Another song I've never heard before. And everything I said about the last one kind of applies to this one as well. It was very idly, and ultimately kind of felt like show filler. I didn't really have much of a reaction to it, but it was cute while it was happening. So yeah, that goes. I would wave my glow sticks for that. Now we had this. This was really good. This was impressively good. Like, this was actually the only thing that I considered against Kiara's performance for the top spot. That kind of spoils what tier this ends in. But yeah, Cecilia came out with Nowhere, which is a song that, second it started, I knew I had heard it before, but I wasn't really sure at first. I mean, it sounded kind of Madoka-like, but not quite. Like, I didn't recognize it as a particular Madoka song. So I looked it up, and apparently it's from Madlax, which is an anime from over 20 years ago now that I watched way back in the day and remember quite fondly. Um, this was like an insert song from it, so who knows why Cecilia decided to dig this thing up, but it sounded great. And like, her vocals were really cool. The song was really cool. And I mean, obviously, this screen grab here is kind of the highlight of the performance. She brought out her violin, gave a really lovely solo, and really just kind of sealed the deal there. She is just a excellent performer, and yeah, Cece. Not only did she keep it more than 10 seconds, she actually played it. Like, Laplace did not play a single note. But yeah, considering I already said that this was in contention with Kiara, obviously this is Oshi level. Raura. Now, Raura was the only Justice member to actually sing her original song. She did Gotcha Gotcha Adventure, and I thought it was great. I think she had a really fun energy. It was the dancing was cute. Her vocals were pretty strong, and it was just a really good performance. The crowd seemed pretty into it. I think she has a lot of potential as an idol. I think. I mean, this is kind of we've heard her sing this song a lot. It feels like already, but and I would like to hear her sing some other songs. But I think this was a really strong performance of Gotcha Gotcha Adventure. So still gonna rank it high. I think at membership level. Laplace keeps a bookshelf full of classy novels that she never reads. Would not surprise me. I mean, I kind of do that. Like, I have a bookshelf. Got some pretty classy novels, but I've read a small fraction of them. Just cannot find the time. Next, we had Nena. And Nena, I think, in her solo performance was really good. She did Kara Kara, which is a song that really grew on me last year. Like, I don't think I was that, like, in love with it at first, but it's a song that the more I listened to it, the more I kind of really felt something from it, and it didn't quite make my top 50 list, um, that video, but it was in the top 60. It was like 57 or something. So it came close, and I think Nena came out with just a great amount of energy. She did like some air guitar, and it just was really cute. Like I've always loved watching her as a performer. Like I mean, I still think about her doing that Gira Gira fan meeting song a couple years ago, and that was when I just really fell in love with her. And she kind of shot up to be my favorite in fifth gen. Um, but this was another really really strong Nena performance. Definitely enjoyed it. Um, Opposite of Shiori. Shiori probably actually does read the novels. I still have the first volume of Berserk that I haven't opened yet because it's bigger than a phone book. Yeah, fair enough. Long books like that, even if they're manga. So yeah, Nene goes Oshi tier, actually. I was pretty thoroughly impressed with her. Botan. Botan did Boundary. And this was probably actually one of the slower songs. So you talked about there not being any slow songs. This kind of was probably amongst the slowest songs at Fez this year, and it was a pretty good vocal. I mean, Botan, she has a cute voice. Always kind of, in my mind, cuter than her personality would make you expect. But like, I think she sounded good on it. It's not really a song I love. And I don't really have too much to say about the performance overall. Kind of more just an in the moment thing, and for that reason, the best I really can rate it is at this big cheer level. Botan sneeze versus Botan shooting. Yeah, there's kind of a bit of a contrast there. Okay, then we had Laplace and Kiara doing Glow in the Dark, the other Myth Mash song. Yeah, this was excellent. Like these two are both really top tier performers when they put their mind to it. And this song, I think, much like the Ina and Okayu song, was elevated by actually having a performance to watch of them. Like, and another kind of, it's a bit more mid tempo, and I think these two imbued it with a level of energy that I don't know. I felt it. I thought this was a really strong performance of this song. The dancing was nice. It's not like hype dancing. It's not like ego, but they it was all really engaging still. Laplace was so starstruck during the MC torch me. I also just really like this duo. Like I think they they're just a winning combination, because there is obviously that respect that Laplace has for Kiara, uh, and Kiara. I think, I mean, it kind of goes both ways to an extent, and I don't know. I think they just surprisingly are a really good match, and yeah, this is another one of the highlights of the night. G level. Miko. Miko did her newer song, Saki Hokoroi Idoro. I guess it's supposed to be idol, but Idoru. Kiara has so many Kohai fans. I mean, she deserves it. So yeah, this is a good Miko song. It's kind of a sort of, it's going for the emotional hook, but that just kind of makes me sort of compare it to Flower Rhapsody, her best song. And it's not as good as that one. I think she turned in a pretty good performance here. It was cute, well performed. Pretty much what I would expect from Miko, but Not really a ton to say about it, even though the impression it left is overall really very good. I think ultimately it lands super shit tier. Sora. Sora did Diva, one of the songs from her latest album, I believe. Not a bad pick. I mean, I personally would have preferred Dancing Reed, but this is fine. I mean, I kind of feel like after hearing this, I might have been sleeping on this song a little bit. Like, it's one I haven't really listened to that many times, but it's got a really inviting melody, and I don't know. I found myself pretty drawn into the performance. Her vocals were great, and it just I mean, she is the real deal idol, and again, I don't find myself with having all that much to say about it, but it was another strong performance for the night. So yeah, this lands at membership tier. The Diva MV just came out. Oh, cool. Definitely a song that deserves an MV. And finally, I mean, we still have the all, but finally for songs to place for this night, we already placed the Ridin On Dreams. We have the final group song, which is Miko, Subaru, Mio, and Fubuki, with Fubuki being a special guest. I didn't say it earlier, but Noelle was a guest on the song she was on earlier. So I don't know if that means that. I don't know what that means. Like, I feel like they can't all be because people were missing. Like, there are only two people who were missing, Korone and Hachima, and I feel like they just wanted to throw some extra people in here. Like here, isn't this basically a subunit with maybe just one person? Like isn't it's FAMs just with Miko instead of Ayame? This is like almost a subunit. Yeah. Maybe this is some sort of group. Maybe the combination with Miko instead is something. I don't know. But anyway, this was excellent. This was really good. They did Mio's song, the Dota Bata Shindochu. And the choreo for it was really good. Like they everyone it was just really engaging the whole way through, and they bounced off each other very well. All the vocalists kind of shined. Very unique vocalist. I mean, Mio led because it's her song, obviously, but we have these other like very colorful vocalists bouncing off of her, and it made for a really, really strong, really fun performance. That was another clear highlight of the night for me, I would say. Maybe a graduate? Maybe, if they planned it that far back. But that would just, I think the only one who could possibly be planned into it at some point would be Ao. But I feel like it was probably, I mean, she went on a hiatus so long before. Like, no one else graduated in the later half of the year. I mean, I know there weren't any special guests on the Regal last night. So I don't think Al was considered. So I just the only people missing really I think were Korone and Hachima. But anyway, this song, yeah, very very good. This is another Oshi level for me. The big news premiere on Hololive English channel happening tomorrow is going to announce the entire branch's graduate. No, it's not. Don't say that. It's probably going to be announcing the next concert. Like, just the sound of the title. I don't even think it's another wave or another gen just yet. Like, I mean, I think we may get one of those this year, but I think it's going to be the next Ian concert. And then, yeah, again, we have just I have a screen grab of the end song. So again, we can see the T-shirts. Liz wore it normally, mostly black in this group. Just Botan and Iro. No, Iro. Who is that? That's Cecilia. It's like it's kind of washed out, at least on my monitor. But yeah, because it says all of Advent on it. And yeah, again, not much to say about this other than fun T-shirts. What's the difference between Oshi and Kamiyoshi? Well, the Kamiyoshi is your singular one favorite. If you mean just the tier levels, the Kamiyoshi in my tier list is just the one song, the one performance that was my favorite of that particular stage. That's the distinction there. Like, this is the top performance of that stage, and Oshi is just not quite the top performance, but something that was in contention with the top performance, kind of, if that makes sense. And before New Gen is just called Moment. I mean, if that's the case, then I guess it would be excusable for that to be the title. That would be kind of funny, but I don't know. Anyway, we're moving on to stage 3 now. Another really strong stage. I thought your singular favorite was just Oshi. No. Oshi is just favorite. Or technically, it means the one that you push, the one that you, when you like pull for, in terms of like the literal Japanese. But yeah, Oshi is like a favorite. Kamiyoshi is like your very, very favorite. Like, just there can only be one Kamiyoshi, but you can have multiple Oshis. That's how that works. Anyway, moving on, stage 3, we have again the start. We had in Color Rise Harmony here, we had Shiori, Iroha, Azuki, Risu, Vivi, Riona, and Chihaya. This was our Flow Glow stage. This is the waifu word debate all over again, pretty much. And then in the carts for our Bright Parade, we had Sue, Noelle, Bay, and Nico. And then another cart, Iris, Luna, Matsuri, and Rene. Okay, first one we're actually ranking now is Matsuri. And I have this screen grab, which was kind of a fun moment at the very end, where she did a little roll. She actually faked like she was going to do a full-on Korone cartwheel, and then proceeded to just do a cute little roll instead, and then kind of stay on the floor afterwards, which was a fun way to end the song. She did Sparkling, and it was it was really good. I think Matsuri, again, you were kind of saying earlier, she's one you have to kind of pay attention to just realize how good she is. And yeah, she brought the vocals and the energy, and it was definitely a good start to the show. A lot to like about the performance. So yeah, this ranks pretty high. Not like super high, but membership tier seems about right. I'm a Hako Oshi for all of Hololive. Fair enough. Should have pulled a Willy Wonka. Oh, I mean, it was kind of similar to that, to the Willy Wonka entrance. Nice screen grab of Matsuri. Yeah. Then we had Rene, and Rene brought out her punk song, Figure It Out. And I feel like it's another one that really benefited from the live environment. Like, I feel like having the live band and her live vocals, I feel like they gave the song more of a punk edge than the studio version has. Just felt more raw, and I kind of bought into it a bit more. So I think this is a really good version of this song. Yeah, definitely a fan of what Rainey did. Still not the most like wow thing ever, but yeah, just a very good version of a good song. So I'm gonna put this at super chat level. Um, Next we have Noel, and another one who went down to the floor for for some added drama. Noel did another medley. Oh, interesting. I realized that stage two didn't do any medleys. Yeah, weird. They were popular on all other stages, but not on stage two. So yeah, Noel did Trevian Night and Gyudon Carnival, which on paper I wouldn't necessarily be a fan of that because she's done Gyudon Carnival at Fez before, kind of a repeat. I would have most likely preferred, or at least on paper, I would have preferred her just sticking with Trevian Night, which she's never performed before at Fez. But I ended up actually really liking her overall performance. I feel like she kind of went above and beyond with the Gyudon Carnival. And I mean, when the Gyudon Carnival started in, like the fans went crazy for it. Like I feel like it was hype. Like it was sufficiently hype to warrant it. Even though part of me still did want her to do Trevian Night and maybe even just do Trevian Night longer. But it was the shorter part of the medley. But both songs were really, really cute, and I feel like Noelle, she definitely has a really good idol energy, and I don't know, just watching her act out the songs was a lot of fun. And I mean, this moment when she dropped down to the ground was it was pretty great. So yeah, definitely high marks for Noelle. Um, Another for the membership level. Avril Lavigne, Rene. I mean, pretty much that song definitely has that vibe. Rene takes notes from Muna. Probably. I mean, they're friends. Everyone in ID is pretty close. I get the impression. Hate it when I see indie VTubers doing covers of songs together live, but not having an actual recorded version in good quality. Yeah, that is kind of a shame. But I mean, they can't record everything. Especially indies. Like, I mean, like a lot of times they don't have access to like recording studios like the Hololive girls would. Okay, next we have Floglo. Floglo did their song. They came out, and it was make it break it actually. Like, which unlike unlike Justice, they did not lead with their first song, even though this was their Fez debut. They came out with their newest song, which is fine by me. I mean, this is actually one of my favorite Floglo songs. I still don't really love it. Like, I mean, Floglo. It's funny, and you'll see as this ranking continues, but Floglo is kind of in a weird area where I'm not really that enamored with them as a unit, but individually, there's a lot of promise here. Like, I don't know. But yeah, they have a lot of charisma as performers, and it was still enjoyable to watch. Very solid. I think it's good for super chat level. Okay, next we have Iris. Rindo, my beloved. Yeah, we'll get to Rindo in just a sec. Iris, yeah, she also did a 2-song medley, Carbonated Love and Escalate. Her showing off her Eurobeat arc here. And unlike with Noelle, these were both new to Fez. Like, I was actually surprised. I had to look that up. But no, she never did Carbonated Love at Fez. So, yeah, this is the first time we've gotten Eurobeat Iris at Fez. And it was a lot of fun. High energy, of course. She sounded great, as always. Like, Iris's vocals are always on point, always super clear, and like I felt like the crowd liked it. Like when she switched songs again, it was pretty hype. Uh, and I mean, you don't really get much variance here because they're pretty similar sounding songs. Uh, so unlike like the Flare medley earlier, where it kind of shows everything she can do. Here it just was two kind of similar idol Eurobeat songs, um, but still highly enjoyable. I I enjoyed Iris quite a bit. This is a yeah, another for this membership tier. All right, so next one we have is Rindo Chihaya. Chihaya here, she did a song called Kaiju no Hanauta. This is a cover. Did not really know the song, but I really liked the song. It was like a cool rock song. The band went crazy, like the guitar, um, and she really seemed like a very uh, like she knew what she was doing as a performer. She like actually threw like whole lines to the audience, and they actually sang it, which was pretty cool to see. And yeah, her vocals were really, really good. Like she has such a cool voice. Like I'm definitely impressed. I haven't heard much from like the Flogo girls because I mostly stick to originals, and obviously the only originals they've put out are as a group. Like no one other than Rihanna with her Life is Work has put out a solo yet. So I haven't really heard much of Chihaya singing, but her voice is really something else. Like just a cool rock voice. Um, like I was thoroughly impressed with this, and actually ended up ranking it really quite high. It's an Oshi level 1 for me. Logo is funny to me because there's 4 girls with cool aura and then Sue. Yeah, pretty much. Although Sue kind of has a bit of cool aura herself, as we'll get to soon. Did she do the hip sway and nothing else when it comes to dancing? Uchiaya? Or no, you mean Iris, I assume. Yeah, there's a delay. So I assume you're talking Iris. I don't really remember too much of a hip sway. She probably did it. I mean, it's her signature move at this point. Okay, moving on. We have Chihaya's genmate, Riona. She did Redo, the ReZero song, which was a pretty inspired choice. Her vocals were brilliant, like really, really strong. She had a lot of confidence as a performer, it seemed. Like her dancing was great. Everything was on point. Again, really, really just a excellent performance to watch. Like Floglo as individuals, like I'm really hyped. I'm really there for it. Like they seem like brilliant additions to Hololive, and I actually ended up rating this one right with Chiaya. Like I think I preferred Chiaya, but they're both at this Oshi level for me. Like just really thoroughly impressive, especially since I haven't really seen much from Floglo overall. She sounds so close to the original song, it's crazy. You Chihaya or I mean, this kind of sucks. Chihaya or Riona. I mean, both. Or are you talking about Iris still? No, probably not, because by the time. Well, they're all great, whatever the case is. Yeah, kind of a shame when there's chat delay. Oh, yeah, okay, Riona. I'm trying to think how the. It's been so long since I've watched ReZero and heard the original. Isn't it Myth and Royd? Like, I guess I can see her kind of sounding like the Ethanoid singer. Trying to picture it in my head. Um, yeah, I could see the similarity for sure. Like, she was definitely very professional, very, very confident. Like, I was thoroughly impressed with that. Okay, now Rene and Shiori, they came out and they did Monitoring, the Deco Nina song. That's a great song. That is a great song. Monitoring, also a good song. I've heard this song. I'm actually familiar with this cover for once, because I think both Mume and someone else covered it in Hollow. Mume, was it Gigi? Might have been Gigi. I'm not sure, but yeah, it's a good song, and I think these two really did well. Like, I think this is a good song for Shiori. I think Shiori was able to show off like an improved range here. Like, she's always had kind of a limited range. Like, she's always had like a good vocal tone, in my opinion, but it was kind of limited in where she kind of sounded good. Like, if she went too high, it kind of was off, and she had to stick to that like comfortable lower range for it to sound good. But I feel like here it felt like she had expanded her range quite a bit, and like her and Rainey sounded really good together. Um, and it's just a fun song. It's a hype song, very very enjoyable. Um, definitely definitely a good one. So yeah, I put this at membership tier. All right, next we had Sue. So I kind of had heard word that Riona was like a really good dancer. Like, I didn't really watch like much of any of the Flogo 3D um when it debuted, so I didn't really, I guess, get the full memo on everyone. Like, I had heard Riona was like a really good dancer. I hadn't really heard anything about Sue's dancing ability. Uh, I was kind of a bit floored by that. Like, this is her doing a handstand. That was not the only crazy thing she did. She was just very animated. Um, like, it was kind of wild. I think if I had just listened to this song, like with her cutesy vocal and everything, and it being a song I'm not really that familiar with, it's called Snooze. I think it's like a Vocaloid song. Um, I think if I just listened to it, I maybe would have ranked it not really that high on the tier list, but with the dancing in mind, with all this craziness that she's pulling off, just this wild energy, like this is another standout. This uh, not quite, for me at least, on the level of her gen mates so far, but I'll put her one level below at membership because that was crazy. ReZero is a show where I love the concept, but the execution isn't always that interesting. Yeah, I watched one season of that. I don't know. I'm sure maybe it's worth it to watch more, but it I don't know. Sue is an insane dancer. Yeah, Sue is FG's answer to Hajime. Yeah, I could see that in terms of dancing at least. Um, I feel like in terms of like just a breakout star who has everything, or Riona maybe. But we'll see. Oh man, you got to watch the FG 3D debut. Riona is amazing. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll take a look at some of it. The protagonist of ReZero should have been like Doctor Strange at the end of his first movie. I've never seen Doctor Strange, so it doesn't really mean much to me. Sue has a ton of dance shorts you can watch. Okay, well that's cool. That's a lot easier than like a whole 3D stream. But I'm pretty sure Sue is still putting out daily dance shorts since 3D debut. Well, that's fun. I guess I've just never. I don't watch like YouTube shorts almost ever, so I guess I just never came across it. Sue versus Bay versus Hajime and dancing. Yeah, that'd be quite the battle. Just a straight up dance battle. Okay. Next we had Shiori. Shiori came out. She did Monsters and Men, which, full disclosure, after that recent Hololive music stream I did a few weeks ago, um, this was the song that I kept coming back to. This is my current Hololive music obsession. I mean, a lot of it probably has to do with Shiori being an Oshi of mine, but I just also just really love the sound of this song. I mean, I think I mean it's still fairly early in the year, but unless this year just gets insane with Hololive music, this is gonna be in my top 20 when I make the top 50 list for 2026. Um, and I would say this performance was pretty much everything I could want from Shiori doing this live. Like, she acted out the song really well. I mean, she got again down to the ground. Another one for that trick. Um, did her little crawl for the monsters and min part from the video. Um, and yeah, the production was really good. I think we had the pyrotechnics going off, and the backdrop was really cool. We had like a spooky castle, and her vocals were really strong. I think even maybe stronger than the studio track, though it's hard to tell. Um, and I don't know, she just the crowd went crazy for it. Like when it got heavy and at certain points. And it was just a really, really, really good performance. Like, I know I'm biased here, but it was one of my top performances for the night. Very nearly the top, but it goes right in the Oshi tier. I listened to it a lot too. Yeah, it's just a really good song. I wasn't expecting her to hit the floor, but it was so good. You never expect it, but a lot of them keep doing that, or they did for this show. She already made me more lesbian with this performance. Okay, fair enough. Sure, she has that power. She already was so adorably pawn in the MC. Gotta love her trying to speak Japanese. Yeah, the MCs are fun. Objectivity in the rear view. I get it. Yeah, I guess. I mean, but I think even trying to be objective, I think that was still just a really, really good one. Unless you just really don't like Shiro's voice, I can't see you not thinking that's great. Okay, now we have Risu and Iris. They sang "Rabbit Hole," another Deco song. This is the one that Narissa covered recently, which I think was my first exposure to the song, unless I'm wrong. I mean, maybe I've heard it sung elsewhere. It's kind of similar to a lot of other Deco songs in terms of sound, uh, but I mean, not necessarily a bad thing because it sounds really great. And I think it was a good choice for these two, especially for Iris, like her naturally very melodic voice. I think she's always kind of good on a fast-paced song like this. Not really as much the kind of song that I would pick for Risu, but I think she still was very good on it, and she had some really, really nice sung parts on it. So overall, very good. I mean, they were in the carts again. This was the middle part of the show where they did the cart performances. And they did this little heart thing that was pretty cute. That's what I got for the screen grab. I heard a Risu cover. Maybe I did. Are they doing a fusion dance? I mean, they're making a heart. It kind of looks like a fusion dance. So I can see what you're seeing. Risu has done Rabbit Hole cover before. Okay. Well, doesn't necessarily mean I saw it, but if you guys think I did, you're probably right. I think maybe I just more remember the Narissa one because it was actually an English translated version. Well, I actually knew what the song was about, and it was kind of wild from what I recall. The lyrics are actually kind of wild on this song. Anyway, this was good. Another for this membership tier. Okay, and then for our other middle performance, I'll be very interested to hear what you thought of this one, Day. Like, was Matsukin Samba 3, or 2, with Noelle, Luna, and Subaru. Subaru was here as a special guest, so I don't know if that means that someone else was going to be on this day. Um, but yeah, Hololive did a it was a samba song cover of some sort of Japanese samba song. Uh, I found it kind of weird that there was like a lot of Spanish words in it for some reason. It seemed that doesn't seem traditional. Though maybe that's fine. I don't know. The crowd was crazy for this one. I mean, it's a fun song. It's a fun song, but I mean, a little bit goofy. Um, I thought it was absolutely adorable. It was pretty cute. Um, like not really a wow moment, but really kind of solid. In fact, thinking about it, I had this in the uh I had this actually in the big cheer tier, but I think I'm gonna bump it up. I think thinking about this, it makes me smile a whole bunch. I think this is worth a super chat tier. Um, Everyone thinks Brazil speaks Spanish. Yeah, they performed around. I don't know. It's interesting, but it was a lot of fun. It was very cute. Vivi. Okay, so Vivi did "Don't Cheat," a song, a cover song. Do not know the original, but the song is called "Don't Cheat." And I think of Flow Glow of their solo efforts, this was probably the one that I was the least into, but it was still really solid, really good. Uh, I think my main takeaway from watching Vivi perform is I don't think I realized fully until seeing this performance how weird her outfit is. Like I was kind of distracted by that. Like what are those pants? Like it's very odd. Um but the song was really pretty good. Um but not like top tier stuff. I think what really saved it for me and probably bumped it up like a tier is like the last 20 seconds of the song she had some really just impassioned vocals uh that just kind of helped sell it a bit more. Like she just really kind of went wild towards the end, and that was pretty memorable. Oh my god, Iron Mouse. She's kind of similar to Iron Mouse in a way. I mean, I think they're different enough, but I'm always so stricken by Vivi's design. Yeah, I mean, she is gorgeous. The outfit's just kind of weird. The pants are funny, but it lets you see things. I guess so. I mean, yeah. You definitely get a window. That's a pretty big. Like, doesn't it kind of defeat the purpose of wearing pants to just not cover the pants that the parts that are normally supposed to be covered? Like, it's odd. It's definitely a fashion choice. But yeah. Anyway, because of those that like last half a minute or so, this gets super chat tier. Okay, Luna. So Luna, I feel like if I'm ever like just really wowed by Luna, I'll be surprised. Like she's fun, she's cute. She always kind of sounds like she's 7. Uh, I guess there's a market for that, but I just and this like to be fair, this is one of her better songs. Na Shoy, what is it? Na Shoy Passion. Um, is probably one of the better Luna songs. But Luna, she does her thing, and it's good, but generally not probably gonna place very high with me. At least for the solo song. Probably some high streetwear fashion thing, I guess. I'll always wonder whether she actually sounds like that IRL like Miko does. Um, Yeah, I mean, that is a question. And before 8th Fest Luna does a grindcore song, I mean, that'd be kind of funny. That would be how she actually gets there. Actually, she actually wows me. Um, okay, so we moved on to Risu. Risu did Mirror, which was honestly a surprise to me. Like, I did not think it was possible to do Mirror as her solo song at Fez. Uh, but she found a way, and it was definitely one of the more innovative things to happen at Fez. Um, as you can kind of probably tell here, she had a clone on stage with her, a pre-recorded Risu, who sang the higher vocals. Well, she handled the lower ones. Um, and Gotta be honest, I'm not really the biggest fan of Mirror. Like I know a lot of people love it. I've listened to it quite a few times now, and it doesn't really gel fully together for me. Um, I generally like overlapping vocals, and it's got a lot of stylistic similarity to Alice and You, which I still think is her best song. But I don't know, I just don't find the song particularly inviting to listen to. So while I appreciate this from a technical perspective, I think it's really cool that she managed to have this self duet here, and that she even went for something like this on the Fez stage. Um, I just, I don't know. It's not really, not really going to be my favorite performance. Um, I was also a little bit surprised because I mean, as we may remember, like just recently, she put out another song, and I thought that was the Fez song, but I guess not. Um, but yeah, as much as I appreciate the technical aspect here, it's in the lower tier. It's actually with Luna. Sorry, I know people won't all agree there. Um, because she skipped the New Year's. It's been a while since I've heard Luna. Kind of woke me up. Yeah, yeah. I guess she did do that. I forgot. She was one of the few who skipped that. Have I heard of that JP indie VTuber pair who was a mom with her 4-year-old daughter? No, I don't think I know anything about that. This was super cool. Yeah, it was definitely a cool idea and cool thing to have happen as a moment. I didn't really like the song very much. I do think Alice and You is way better, especially since it's probably my favorite Hololive song. It's a really good one. They should do a solo performance song of one of the songs from the Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde music. That would be peak. I mean that I remember that being pretty good. Yeah. But yeah, probably not gonna get licensed. I mean, they don't really do like Western songs at Fez. I would know. I mean, I don't think that's ever really been done. It's all Japanese music. That's what they're able to actually get for like the covers. Um, that's nuts. Yeah, I guess it is. Definitely. I knew that was not gonna be something people agreed on. That placement for Risu. Next, we have Nico, which kind of sad to hear that she's on hiatus now. Hopefully, it's not a long one. I mean, you always kind of fear that after Fez, there's going to be a bad announcement. It kind of tends to be the case sometimes, and I guess a hiatus is not as bad as it could have been. But it is worrying, especially since it's apparently for the same condition that Ao had. But yeah, hopefully it doesn't end the same way. Anyway, Nico's performance was really good, I thought. Like her vocals, I love her voice. Like he might have I don't know, it's hard. Chiaya has such a cool tone. I think Nico's probably a better singer. And Nico has so much control. I feel like she can do more with her voice, like especially thinking back to her a cover of that Deer song. Like Nico definitely seems like the standout vocalist in Full Glow in a lot of ways to me. And I don't know. I did another song where I didn't know the song, but it's a cover. But I really enjoyed listening to it. I think it was a very good performance. She didn't really have any like crazy dance moves, but she had some kind of fun, cute ones in there that livened it up a little bit. But yeah, all in all, just a very strong performance. Definitely. This gets a solid membership tier. Okay. Still crazy to me that Narissa managed to cover Chapel Roan and Sabrina Carpenter, really big Western pop stars. Yeah, somehow that's allowed with the whole is it DistroKid what they called it? Like whatever they're using. Somehow allows them to do that. Apparently they can't make music videos for that when they do. They can just cover the songs. So not really sure how all that works, but it's kind of neat that it's something that's able to happen. Nico is such a good singer. Definitely agree. Anyway, now we got Iroha. And Iroha did a medley, but it was kind of weird because it wasn't. I think the first song apparently that she did was not actually one of her own songs. So she did a medley that contained a cover and then one of her originals. So I guess that's allowed. So I think they were both Honeyworks songs. Like I think the original was one that she had that was composed by Honeyworks for her. Maybe. I'm not sure. But the first one was not an original, and that was kind of interesting. It was kind of more of a rockier sounding one, which is odd because I think she did actually release a kind of rock original that she could have used, but she decided not to. Yeah, Iroha, it was good. I just another one where I don't really find myself usually all that impressed with her music. I mean, it's generally pleasant, but not something I would really return to all that often. And I mean, she has a good voice, but again, not really like one of the notable singers. She's just kind of, she's cute. She's a good performer, but I just, this isn't a performance I really have that much to say about, or one that I really have much cause to remember. So I think this goes big cheer tier for me. Just kind of hard to really say too much. Japanese Amelia. I mean, she kind of looks like Ame. Arrowhead is one of the members I know the least about, honestly, though, to be honest, I can never find good Hololive clippers. Yeah, I feel like Hololive, if it gets clipped, is mostly Laplace and I mean, mostly Laplace, I feel like. But I mean, sometimes Louis, I just feel like I've seen her more just because I like her. I don't know. It's not mid. I mean, everything is fun. Everything sounds good. Like the production is really good. I'm not, even though I don't like it as much, I wouldn't call anything mid. Okay, next we have Kakume Dualism was the song, as performed by Matsuri and Bei. And this was another kind of hype rock song. Hype rock song duet, kind of similar vibe to the Kali Ollie one, but I think I like this one a little more. I think the song just had more of a. I think I've heard this song before. I think I've heard someone else cover this, because it seemed kind of familiar to me. But I think this was not really like one of the super most memorable things of the night, but just all around pretty solid and enjoyable. Definitely gets a super chat tier. His backup dancer just isn't there instead. I can barely find anything for Chloe, and she's one of my favorite. Yeah, Chloe didn't really get too much, which is kind of a shame. A lot of translated for Kuyori's new show. Yeah, I've seen those. Actually, now that you mention it, I have seen a fair amount of Kuyori clips, usually of the news show. Like if she reacts to anything, if she talks about anything EN on the news show, especially, that gets clipped and translated, uh, or translated and clipped. That makes more sense. Uh, but yeah. The Bay Matsuri cannot talk. Bay Matsuri duo was pretty good. Then we had Ozki. She had a medley as well. Future Campanella and Okie Dokie were the songs used, which kind of like Flair. I think this was a really good choice of contrasting songs. We had a kind of a beautiful song where she could really show off her vocals, and then a more fun, upbeat song in Okie Dokie. So it definitely really showed everything Ozki can do as a singer, and I think that was a smart choice. And on both songs, she sounded really good. Um, and yeah, all in all, this was just a another standout performance. I think this easily earns membership tier. We need a hollow metal featuring Yeno Youngblood and Ricky Poppet. Oh, those I've heard those names before. Oh yeah, they're from that other group. I do miss Oski's pop diva songs. I felt that it made her pretty unique back then. Yeah, definitely a different vibe back with her old look and everything. But I like her new stuff too. Yeah. I mean, she's just a great performer, regardless. Okay. Then it was rat time. What do I say about this? Someone had to do it with Corona not there. She did. Yeah, she ended the song with a side cartwheel and some actual breakdancing. And it was all pretty great. Her dancing throughout the song was phenomenal. She sang Idol. Again, one of those songs where if you're going to pick a song like that, you really got to come out and crush it, I feel like. But with Bay, the thing is that's kind of exactly what she did. Like, this was just the energy that she had for it was top notch. Like, she kind of demolished the songs. I was a little bit disappointed at the very start because I was hoping for Snake Eyes. I mean, that song's really having its moment right now. That really blew up. That song's huge. It's everywhere. But she did Idol again, or instead. It feels like Bay prefers to do covers at Fez for whatever reason. But yeah, she she really nailed it. She really put out the most entertaining performance I've seen for this song, and it was really a delight to watch. I kind of feel like Bay was one of the performers who was just determined to wow the audience. He really pulled out all the stops, and I gotta admire that. I mean, I get where you're coming from, Day, with saying it's overdone, but I I don't know. In this case, with Snow Elation fully, yeah, I'm over it. But I think Bay pulled this off. I think that this was with the gymnastics really, and with the energy she brought, with the dancing throughout the song. This was actually my top song for stage 3. And number 2 was Shiori, by the way. I just felt like Bay tried for it so hard with this performance. Like I could tell she wanted to be the best song of the night. And I don't know. It won me over. Bay's never done her OGs in Fez. Yeah, it's interesting that that's the case. Trying to remember what was left on stage 3 for the top spot. Yeah. That one took a while. It's like the second song on stage 2, but for that one, right near the end, the last solo song. Hard to say who had the best dancing in this Fez. Yeah. It might be Sue, honestly. But Bay had the great dancing, and her vocal was really strong. And she was really cool. Next we had Azuiro, Azuki, and Iroha. They came out with Azuro Bestie Days. A song which I like, but I've never really been too enamored with. It's just not a song that ever really captured me or demanded that many listens. But I thought they performed it well. It was very cute. They have good chemistry. And all in all, it was enjoyable. Though not really like a top favorite of mine. It's a solid addition to the Super Chat tier. Okay. And we guess we also have our final song, Riding on Dreams. Which I got this. We have the Floglo, which Floglo actually got the t-shirts, which was kind of nice. Like I think last year with Regloss, they didn't get t-shirts. But Floglo, even though they don't have idol outfits, which I'm still not really a fan of, they at least got to wear the t-shirts in it. And they look pretty good in them. So that's at least, I mean, it adds to the unity of the group. So I do appreciate that. Background music stopped. It should still be going. I still see it playing. Maybe it was just a quiet part. I don't know. So many posts making fun of Sue looking like a school gym uniform. Yeah, I can see that. I didn't think of it at the time, but it does kind of look that way. That's funny. All right, moving on. We have our final stage of the show overall, stage 4, which again, this stage was stacked. This was definitely the knockout blow for Fez. Like they overloaded this stage with like all the talent, like the Suisei, Marine, Callie, Narissa, Muna. It's pretty wild. Even kind of the underrated ones in the middle, like Aki and Roboco, are just like all-time greats in terms of actual ability. So here in the cards for Colorized Harmony, we had Bibu, Anya, Marine, Kyla, Aki, Suisei, Roboco, and Narissa. And I did find it funny for this performance how tall Narissa and Kyla look in their respective cards. It's like Narissa is just towering over everyone, and then Kyla kind of the same thing. Kyla's with like even shorter ones, even though she's not quite as tall as Narissa, I don't think. He's with Marine, Anya, and Bibu, so she looks huge. So that's pretty funny. And yeah, then we had the second one, the Arbeit Parade, where we have a full Reglass cart, which Reglass had a new outfit for the show. They don't have an idol outfit, but they have these outfits, which I'm not sure about exactly. I mean, maybe they had these for a while and I just haven't kept up, but like they don't seem very idol-like at all, so it just seems kind of out of place for an idol show. But whatever. And then in the other cart we have Crony, Callie, Hoa, and Muna. Did Bibu sing Virgil's theme song? No, we'll get to Bibu, but she did not do that. We started with Toa, who brought out her newer song, Shirube. And she turned out a very solid performance of it. It's a good song. Not my favorite Toa song. I mean, I would have been happier with something like Bazubi Bazub or that one ballad that I really like, Cleansing of the Soul. Well, that's not the kind of song you open with. That definitely is not. But but yeah, this was good. This was a very, very solid, strong performance of a pretty good Toa song. So a good way to lead off the show. I think it goes in the super chat tier. Next, we had Narissa. And Narissa, of course, did her recent original Oyome Holic, the Japanese version, which I guess is fitting for the JP crowd. And it was very fun. She acted that out very well. It's a very theatrical song, and I think it translated well to the stage because of that. She had a lot of energy, was super cute, and her vocals were all in all pretty strong. So I think this was a very, very solid, good performance from Narissa, as you would probably expect. This is membership tier. All right. Marine came out then, and she did a Horny Money World, which oh no, she did a medley. She did a Horny Money World and her Bishoujo Muzai Pirate medley, or well, Bishoujo Muzai Pirates. She did those two songs as a medley, and it was, which again, it's kind of a similar situation to Noelle, I would say, because I think she did Bishoujo Muzai Pirates in a previous year, so kind of a repeat. But Horny Money World was new. And either way, it was still a really strong performance. Like, she's a great performer. And again, she dropped down low on the stage like this for extra drama, and it was pretty fun. And yeah, just Marine is great. Like, she's always going to turn in a good performance. And I don't think this is probably not her best, but it was still high up there. So solid membership tier. Kanade would look so precious in an outfit. Yeah. Kanade does seem pretty idol-like, so it's kind of a shame she doesn't get one. Narissa is such a theater kid. It's adorable. Yeah. definitely gives off theater kid vibes. Of saying bird brain so she can... okay, what is that? That actual lyrics? Oh, I think she put out a song called Bird Brain recently, didn't she? A cover. I haven't heard that yet. Marine can pretty much do any of her songs and be amazing. Yeah. I'm sure we'll get to Bird Brain. I'll probably do another Hololive music stream. If not, probably next month, maybe late next month. I probably have some catching up to do, and that'll be a good time for it. Because the last one did really well. Like, a lot of people ended up watching that. Definitely something to do again. Okay, then we had the Reglass performance. They did Flashpoint. Not really my favorite song of theirs. Kind of a slower song. Though um, it's fine. It's just not really their most interesting song. Not really the most interesting song. Um, but they did a good job of it. It just, I don't know, didn't really stick with me. Not really a song I remember too well, especially by the standard of stage 4. So it goes in the big cheer uh here. It'll actually place there. That's bugging out. It's fine. They're unordered. Okay. Then we had um I always don't believe it anytime you say you need to catch up on all music. Yeah, I mean it comes out pretty fast. There's a lot of it. Of all the members there are. Then we had Bibu who came out and predictably did Rock In, her original from last year. And it's a song that I really enjoy. It placed pretty high in my top 50 list. Um, was it like 16? I think it was 16, maybe 17. I forget. But yeah, song I love. Bibu did it live at Fez, and I think it was a very, very strong performance of it. I think could have been better if she did the actual like brain rot breakdown part live, but that was pre-recorded. Uh, but probably pretty hard to replicate that, especially in a live setting. So fair enough. And yeah, it was entertainer. Vocals were really good, like especially like towards the bridge. Like I think that's what this is from, probably this very glorious looking Bibu screen grab. Uh, and I think the crowd was pretty into it. Like they kind of seemed to respond well. Bibu, Roku Nana. Yeah, there was a lot of like in the MCs. They did a lot of the 6-7 thing. I don't really know. Like 2 different MCs brought that up. One of them was, I think, the Bibu MC. Did she Dark Souls roll multiple times? No, I don't think there were any like sort of gymnastics from Bibu. She just, I mean, she didn't. I think she. I don't really remember her dance very well. Like I think it was more about the vocals and maybe some crowd play. Like but yeah, still very very fun performance. Easily gets a membership tier. Can't believe she didn't sing Yacht for the Rizzler. Yeah, we were not so blessed with that. I think the song loses a bit from not having Bibu's cool futuristic design. Maybe a little, yeah, I could see that. It definitely does suit the song. But, I mean, the song is quintessentially Bibu, in my opinion. Like, no matter what form she takes, whatever outfit. I mean, it's her personality that's in that song. So even idol Bibu can sing it, I think. Next, we had Kanade, who came out with Greatest, her so far only original. No, she has 2. She had when they all put out originals in the summer last year. I guess she technically has 2. Her memorable original, Greatest, which still does not have a video. Weirdly, it's one of those Hololive songs that never got a video, but still is really loved and memorable. And this was excellent. Like her live vocals, really on point. Like I think, just powerful. Screen grab is really washed out. Not very good. I think I got a lot of better ones than this, but that's not important. But yeah, it was one of the performances where I think it was all about the vocals. I mean, musically, the song just is superb anyway. But Kanade, I think she nailed it. Um, Definitely a highlight. Um, and yeah, one of the top songs of stage 4 for me. So again, it's another song from my top 50 list. So you start with the song choice, and you can get pretty high there. And that's Oshi tier. Next, we have Roboco. And Roboco came out with, I want to say it's said without, it's with Nullstein. So I never really was sure. But um, yeah, her Roboco's original from, I think, 2 years ago now. I think it was a 2024 song. And it's one that I really love. I think it's really underrated. But I was glad to see it here, definitely. Um, I love Roboco's voice. I think her voice just has that quality to it, that like kind of rasp that's very appealing. And just I really love listening to her. And this is one of my favorite Roboco songs. Like there's just something kind of seductive about it. Like it's got kind of a vaguely jazzy sort of feel, and I don't know, it's just a really smooth, really enticing song. Like I was really into this performance. And mostly on the back of Roka's. The dance was good. Like, just look at this posing with her finger. Like, she was adorable. Like, there was a lot to like here. So yeah, Roboco easily also lands in the Oshi tier. A sultry voice, I would agree with that. A good word. And speaking of hot, Muna and Narissa, they came out and did 100%. Which I'm glad we got this. This is another song from my top 50 for last year. Another song I really enjoy. Just two powerful voices going back and forth, and it's a winning combination. like I'm sorry. Ooh. Sip of something. But yeah, this was really good. I mean, incredible vocals from both of them, and the dance moves were pretty satisfying. I guess they're now fighting over no one since Al left. I guess so. Kind of unfortunate. But yeah, this was a lot of fun. I put it at membership tier. Okay. Now we had Ridin. I keep thinking Muna is taller than she actually is. Yeah, I kind of get that. Like, she gives the impression of like this imposing like diva who would be tall, like that model energy that she has. But no, she's actually kind of below average. I mean, compared to, and you have to think she's compared to Narissa there, who's one of the taller girls in Hololive. But even still, I think she's kind of just average or even below. But yeah, Ridin. Ridin was a lot of fun. She brought like major like really cute dorky art teacher vibes. I would say she did her what's the song? Japan no Bijutsushi Oboe Masho. Her recent original, not the most recent one, but the one from back in late December, where she kind of the song's all about classic Japanese art, and it was really precious. Like, definitely one of the cutest performances of the night. Like, I love her enthusiasm, especially since we know the song is about something she is genuinely very passionate about. I think that just adds to the joy of the song. Uh, yeah, definitely another good one. Muna is 5'4". That's not even short. Yeah, yeah. I think it is definitely the Narissa. Just the comparison of Narissa, who is one of the taller ones. So Rodin I placed at. Oh yeah, she's at membership level. Seems to be our most crowded tier. This song sounds so hard to do in a single. Yeah, it does. It's actually kind of impressive. That's another thing to consider. Like, I don't think I even really thought about it, but it is pretty. It's pretty high octane. It just keeps going. Nerdy Rodden talking about her hyperfixation. It does give that vibe. Like, yeah, could hear her starting to run out of breath, but she pulled it off. Yeah, it was great. Ririka came out. She did a song called "Darling Dance," and I thought this was pretty good. Like, in terms of regloss, it maybe not quite as engaging as some of her gen mates, but still a very, very solid performance of what I kind of liked. I mean, it had a nice hook with the like darling part, and I don't know, she brought a good energy to it. I think it was pretty infectious. Like, not the most memorable thing ever, but still something I was generally very pleased with, and found pretty pretty enjoyable overall. So I think it's solidly in the super chat tier. Okay, these three. Kyla, Crony, and Bijou. They came out and they sang Go, the Naruto song, the We Are Fighting Dreamers. Definite classic here. Throwback. This was hype. This was really hype. I was surprised how hard this went. I think what helps is it's these three, and these three we know just from stream chemistry that these three are like actually tight. Like, this is Kyla and like her two favorite, at least outside ID, the two that she's closest with. Yeah, they really went all in. And even though it was in the cards, because we are at the middle of the show again, we're out the cards. I still feel like they really played off each other very well. Like, sometimes I think the cards kind of inhibited that quality, where it feels like they're more performing to the audience and not really considering how they're interacting when they're in the cards. But here, I feel like it still felt like they were engaging with each other and were a group. And it was just a lot of fun. Like, they all gave very impassioned vocals. They all just seemed really into it, and it was it was just really great. The crowd was really into it too. That was another thing. The crowd loved it. Did they Naruto run? I don't remember. They might have a little bit. They did kind of like move in a circle. They might have done a little bit of a Naruto run. I mean, there's not really much room to run because, as you can see, they're inside the carts, so they can't really go anywhere. But They stormed the castle, and I know that's not really Naruto. Oh, you're talking about the oh yeah, the Area 51 Naruto. I see the connection. Uh, I prefer the cart. I think the cart is more dynamic since it moves through the arena. So um, it's a bit more interesting. Like the cube is just static the whole time and just hanging from the ceiling. So it's just like another stage. But this is like a moving stage, so it's more interesting. And probably if you're at the venue, it's a bit more exciting as well. So it doesn't make as much of a difference for the streaming audience, but it's probably cooler if you're actually there. Anyway, this was really, really fun to the point that I actually put it all the way in Oshi tier. Okay, then we had this trio, Aki, Anya, and Robico. And they sang Fatal, which I think is the other Oshinoko opening. That was the one that isn't Idol. But yeah, I don't know this one as well as I know Idol, but I have heard it before somewhere. I think maybe even another Holomem covering it. And I thought these three were good. I thought they definitely put in a very good performance. Some nice vocals from all three. Three very different voices, but they came together well, and they were all pretty cute. And all in all, it was just a all-around satisfying performance. So another that winds up in the super chat here. Okay. Busy running over people to run. I think it looks more natural than a big cube. Yeah, I think that's true. Hololive causing the trolley problem. I thought those three sounded so good together. Aki and Robico with the lower voice. Yeah, I think that it was a good combination. Definitely enjoyed them. Then we had Kylo with her solo. She sung a song called Dragon Screamer, which I think is some kind of old anime song. Wasn't familiar with it, but it was a lot of fun. It had a nice hook, and Kylo brought out like some karate poses and kicks and stuff, which was kind of charming. And all in all, it had a kind of hype, cool feel to it. And I thought her voice was good. Her vocals. I've always liked Kyla's voice. I know it's not like she's not like one of the super popular singers, but I've always found her vocals appealing, and I think here she definitely was. Isn't it kind of interesting how she had Dala this time, but didn't go for that? Yes, I feel like ID generally doesn't. They seem to prefer not doing their originals unless like it's a really big one. I don't know, but yeah, this was the Dragon Screamer, really good. I mean, I am kind of biased. She is my favorite ID girl, but I ranked this pretty high. I think, where is it? Oh, yeah, I put this in membership tier. If you were there in the crowd, would you try to run into the holograms? Well, obviously, no. That would cause problems. Also, it's pretty clear that they're holograms still. Drunk's wife. Kyla is always fun, yeah. Kyla's break was secretly a level up in every way. I think probably so. Okay, anyway, next was Muna. Muna, well, she actually did an original. She did Distortion, her recent original, which probably my favorite Muna original in some time. and it was great. Like, like it's an intense song. It's a cool song, and I think she really did it justice. I mean, she's always been a great stage performer. She really has that swagger, and she just kind of adds like a force to anything she performs on stage. And I think this was no exception. It was really a uh, just compelling rendition of a really good song. Another one that I would say rather easily makes it into the Oshi tier. Anya. Anya did a cover of a song, Unknown Mother Goose. I think is a Vocaloid song. I may have heard it before. It sounds vaguely familiar. Um, but not a song I know very well, at least. Um, and yeah, this was really good. I thought Anya's vocals were very compelling. 'Cause Anya has that very interesting voice. I think I've started to appreciate her more after the last couple originals, which I am a little bit disappointed that she didn't do Organdi. Uh, just because it's such a weird, fun song that I would have loved to see a live version of it. But yeah, I mean this was good as well. I think it was probably a good song choice. Song um, seemed pretty complex and pretty interesting the whole way through. And she had some really nice, really high vocals. Um, and ultimately, it was just a really good performance. Um, interesting reaction to the Muna performance. Muna, my beloved wife. Anya, my Oshi. Anya got good taste in Vocaloid songs. Yeah. Suisei, Sora, Matsuri, Aki, Subaru, Toa, Nene, Koyori, Iroha, and Chloe covered on. Oh. Have I seen that? I don't know if I. Anya's high notes are what? Yeah, yeah. Her high notes really definitely stood out. Yeah, this is another one that I placed in the membership tier, the ever expanding membership tier. Next, we had Crony, and Crony. I don't know if I have seen that. Anya just had a crazy birthday. Hatsune Miku as a guest. Well, that's interesting. Okay, so Crony was kind of special in that she was the only person in 7th Fest who actually debuted a new song, a fully new original song. She debuted her song Storm. And I mean, I haven't heard the studio version yet, but just from what I heard here, I think it's probably my favorite Crony song. I think it had a really cool energy to it. Her voice sounded great. I think there's a bit more vocal variance, and just shows more of her range. And I think Crony has also just become a better vocalist since her other two songs. So I was really impressed with this. I mean, I always get hyped when they debut a new song at Fez. Like, that's always a very hyped thing for me. And it definitely makes the unveiling of a song a moment when you hear it for the first time at something like this. But I think the performance was also really good. I thought, yeah, she had a strong vocal, and like, yeah, it was a full-on, just really compelling performance that and Crony just debuted another one, and she's putting out an EP, even more hype. So she debuted 2 songs. Interesting. So this isn't even. We don't even know which song is getting a video first. I mean, unless she actually did she put out a video? Actually, that career YouTube. No, it doesn't look like there's any new video, but she had her 3D birthday live. I guess that's where she debuted her other original. Um, so yeah, Crony, I really was impressed with her for going there with an original song, with a new one, and I thought it was pretty cool. So I actually, out of respect and out of enjoyment, put her in Oshi tier. Matsuri's 6th Fest debut of Love Letter was goated. Yeah, that's a great song. Another from my top 50 for last year. Uh, love that song. So yeah, then we had Aki. Aki came out and she did Ibara, which yeah, a really good song from her. One of her better originals. And it wasn't Chalice. I feel like half the time it's Chalice with her. As much as that is a good song, she's done it. She's already done it. But yeah, this sounded great. Her vocals were just really excellent, and the dancing. Aki's another one where you go in just expecting some really really nice dancing, and she definitely delivered that. I don't know. I was pretty impressed with this, honestly. Like Ibra, I feel like it's another song I don't listen to it enough. I think there's like a new version of it that was uploaded, like a new video that hit her channel, because I actually am subscribed to Aki, so I think I did see something. But I think Ibra, I mean, it's a song that's been out for a while, so I guess this is just like a new performance of it. I don't know, but whatever the case, the Fez performance was incredible, and this was another one that ended really high up there with me. Like as said, stage 4 was really insane in terms of everyone was hitting high marks. Like just so many strong performers. And Aki was another one. Okay, then we had Suisse and Marine come out and do their new song together, Chatter Chatter. It's a very fun song. Definitely another one that I've been listening to a lot since that recent stream where I heard it for the first time. Like, I mean, it's the top 2 JP talents in terms of song popularity. And of course, them doing a song together, it's going to be great. Another one where we had the fun backdrops taken from the video, as we see there in this screen grab. And they sounded good together. They played off each other well. And it's just a catchy song. And I mean, I don't know if this performance really elevated it very much from what it is, but still, you throw these two together and it's going to be gold. And I definitely think this was. And it's a fairly new song, so it's hyped to see them perform it. So all things considered, I still have to throw this in the Oshi tier as well. Like, they just are that good. Oh my god, it's Suisse from Fortnite. Yeah, you can say that now. Next, we had Hajime. Hajime went out and sang Countalk. And I don't know. I feel like this song is another one where it feels like it's past its moment. Like, as great as it is, like, this is a song that came out months before 6th Fes, and she didn't do it last year. I guess it wasn't ready in time, but I definitely feel like 6th Fes was where it should have been performed, even if that wasn't actually possible. It just felt like the right time for it. Now, it definitely feels like old news. This is already a standard that I've seen other Hololive members cover. So, like, it was at All for One with with others performing it. So yeah, seeing it at 7th Fes, I don't know. I kind of would have preferred Bonsai, or I mean, she's not gonna go out and do Cha Cha Monya, but it would be great if she did. Even like her new song Dunk, I don't like it anywhere near as much as any of the songs she made last year, but I think it would have been more in the moment, at least. That said, I mean, it's still Hajime. She's still her dancing was excellent. Her vocals were really strong. Everything about this performance was good. Um, and I'm not going to knock it too much, but yeah, just I don't know. It's still membership tier, even with all that said. That outfit looked good on her. Yeah, I think I'm not crazy about these Regloss outfits in general, but I think maybe I like hers the most. It's pretty nice. And then we had Callie, and yeah, I think this is probably one of Callie's best live performances ever. She did "Let's Just Crash," and I know she's my Kamiyoshi, so there's going to be biases, but I really kind of analyzed it pound for pound. Every one of these performances that I put in the Oshi tier, and Callie brought the passion. She really hyped up the crowd. She had the knee slide, which was pretty killer. She really just threw her all into this. I haven't seen her like this. And Let's Just Crash, I think, is a great song for an arena like this. It has that level of energy. So kind of like with my top 50 list, I always feel weird when I'm trying to be at least somewhat unbiased, and then I end up putting my Kamiyoshi at the top anyway. But just analyzing it, I think this was ultimately my favorite performance of stage 4. I I don't know. That's just how it ends up. I just really think Callie brought it with this particular performance. And I think going in, the only way I would have thought that Callie would have been my favorite of the night would be if she somehow decided to perform Orpheus instead of Let's Just Crash. But no, she did it with Let's Just Crash. So good on her, I guess. I don't know. I don't really know what to say there. Let's Just Crash got way better for me after I stopped being distracted by the MV. The MV is pretty distracting. Sometimes this is the case. Like, I feel like there are definitely songs where the MV kind of pulls you away from the song a little bit. Like, I think of Caramel Pain with Suisei, and certain other ones. I don't really think you need to worry about being biased. You're always pretty fair in rankings. Well, thank you. I'm glad glad you think so. The knee slide was so cool, though. Like, that was just like a nice move. Corone's Mafia. It is a shame Corone couldn't be at 7th Fest. He probably would have done Mafia. Like, that would have been killer. And we had Suisei. Suisei did Moonshot, which is her recent song. It's a really good one. I mean, it doesn't hit as hard as some other Suisei songs, but it's a fun song. It's got a fun, silly video and a pretty good hook. And she performed it very well. Vocals were on point, as you would expect from Suisei. I really enjoyed it. I think, I mean, it's Suisei. What else do you say? She's brilliant. Not quite Oshi tier for me, but at least close. She's going in the membership tier. And finally, for the songs we're rating is Callie and Toa. Now, this was kind of a fake out, I gotta say, because we had the Mythmash songs on the other stages. We had Kuro Cruise, and then we had Glow in the Dark, and then it became pretty apparent, I think, after a while that we were getting the Toa Callie combination as well. So I feel like everyone watching was probably expecting Queen of the Night, but we did not get Queen of the Night. I guess they didn't want to repeat because that was done at All for One. It was like a hype song near to the end of All for One, and I guess they didn't want to do that again, so they had Toa and Callie do something else, and it was a medley of two of their songs. Uh, Toa's Chewy Chewy and Callie's Golden Balance. And this was pretty cool. I feel like they both added to the other song. Like Callie obviously very much fits the vibe of Chewy Chewy. Like I mean, it's more natural to her than Toa. I would say Toa definitely it was a departure for her, but it's right in Callie's wheelhouse, kind of. Like she felt incredibly natural in this song. She just slipped into it like a glove, like just perfectly. Um, and then Golden Balance, I feel like Toa works really well on that as well. Like she's a pretty natural replacement for the guy on that song, whose name I cannot recall at the moment. But like because she has that lower voice, and she makes it pretty easy for her to do the male part, and she sounded pretty cool on it. Like I actually kind of prefer her on it to the original guy. So I think this worked very well. Like it was just a nice taste of these familiar songs from the two of them, but yeah, new versions together, and kind of what you want from a medley. I thought it was very inspired and very enjoyable, and easily deserving of yet another spot in the membership tier. Do what I tell you to. That's fine. No, that's in the super. Come on, actually stay. Now it's in this tier. Oh no, that's the right tier. Okay, there we go. That's fine. And that's all that to place. I mean, the only other image I have is of the final thing, which we can see the t-shirts. Which, yes, Regloss also got t-shirts now, finally. So we can see how they look in those. It's pretty good, or at least. It's interesting that they split Regloss up. We don't have all of them here. We just have Ridin, Rirka, and Kade. No Hajime. Put her with the other group for some reason. But yeah. I thought I mean it's the same as everything else. Like these final performances were all pretty copy paste. Anyway, that about covers it. This is the ultimate tier list. These were the 4 Kamiyoshi performances: Koyori, Kiara, Bae, and Callie. The top for each stage, in my opinion. And then this is the others that were in contention. A lot from stage 4. And the membership tiers are heaviest. Like it was just a good sign when like the third tier is where most people land. Like I think that's a very good sign. There's not much in like I mean this bottom tier is mostly the idol songs. So yeah, I think this is balanced fairly well in terms of where everyone landed. And I don't know, that's just how I felt about this show. Chewy Chewy into Golden Balance was wild. Yeah, I thought it worked pretty well. Oh, kind of wish Suisei did Caramel Pain. Yeah, that would have been good. But I mean, I get her wanting to promote her newest song. That one's kind of, I mean, you have to think her album last year came out pretty early in the year. It might have even been pre 6th Fes. I think it was. So yeah, probably wanted to prioritize something more recent. Imagine Toa Rabbit Hole at Fest. Her deep voice in that cover is something else. Oh, I haven't heard her sing that. That probably would be good. Or Bunny Girl. I mean, that's another one. Can you not see her behind your hat? I don't know what you mean there. I'm probably returned to it too late. Hajime is right there. Oh, Hajime. Oh. Oh no, it's the phone. I've talked about how the how my iPhone for tracking covers up the corner of my monitor. Like it's when I'm playing Hollow Knight, I I can't see anything in that very far corner. So yeah, that's the corner where yeah, Hajime is there. I didn't even think of that. Um, make a new tier above Kamiyoshi that is just called Kali. I don't think I need to do that. But I mean, I suppose I could, but I won't. Yeah, that's kind of funny. I just, of course she's there. What do you mean phone? It was clearly the hat. But yeah, that is the tier list. Um, and we took 3 hours doing this, so that's about my usual stream time, which is pretty good. So, yeah, not sure I really have too much to say. I think we accomplished what we set out to do here for this stream. Um, nice list. Glad you think so. I don't know. Probably not going to be as one like that Hololive reaction stream was. That one took off after I posted it, but I don't think this is. This is probably very limited interest, but I guess we'll see. I was not meant to stay up to watch this live. Good time though. Well, I'm glad you were here. Thanks for showing up. But sorry to keep you up, I suppose. This is actually a more reasonable time than I usually stream for me, but I guess definitely not the case for everyone. Artie will ruin all our sleep schedules, and we will like. Sorry, I wish I had better stream times, but it is what it is. Anyway, next stream will be back to Silk Song on Monday. And yeah, just expect regular content this week, I think. Yeah, I don't think I have anything planned that's going to disrupt anything. This had more live viewers than most Silk Song streams, really? I guess because it's a better time at the end of the day. Make Saturday streams start half an hour later. I can do that. 9 o'clock if you think 9 o'clock should be the regular time. 8:30 I think was not a good idea because no one showed up for like the first half hour. I don't know exactly what I have kind of an idea. I don't know if I'm going to go for it yet. I mean, it might be something kind of wild, something unexpected. But I'm kind of debating if I actually want to do that. So I'm not gonna say. But we'll see. Now I don't have to use my curses. Yeah, if you guys would prefer 9, I definitely Idle Showdown. Probably. I mean, I don't know. Not that. I'm curious. Probably something you're not expecting, but something that I'm not the first person to do. Just put it that way. If I do it. Well, anyway, that's really all I got for today. Again, we'll be here for Silk Song Monday night, and I'll put it on the end screen. Thank you, everyone who showed up. Would have showed up on time if Fuwa didn't distract me. Fair enough. It's not a multiplayer game. The thing I'm thinking of is not a multiplayer game, dog. So, no concerns there. It's something that I would be doing alone if I do it. Enjoy the rest of your night. You too. Thanks for showing up.